morning, everyone. It's October the 31st. Actually, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. I've already let the chickens out there. Something spooked the guineas. I don't know what it was. Something over there spooked them. But anyway, I've already let the chickens out there, and the turkeys. They're just in their coop. They've been in there eating. I always like to feed them really good before I let them out to free range. Some people say it doesn't make sense, but hey, I make sure they get plenty to eat. Then they eat good when they come back in at night. It's a cool, real windy, rainy day here again. Unfortunately, it started raining last night. I think around 10 o'clock or so. I started hearing a few drops on the camper. Won't get a whole lot done today. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. It's pretty much rain most of the day, I think. Hopefully it'll clear up some before the day's done. But unfortunately, the days are short. Until tonight, when you set your clock back, you get an extra hour. So you guys don't forget that. But anyway, I'm going to show you. It's kind of funny watching these guys come in here because there's so many of them in there. And they do have enough room in there because they don't actually stay in there. They just sleep in there. And there's enough perches for them to get on in there. And so everybody gets the perch. But I just want to show you guys them coming out of here. They just come flying out of here. Oh, there's a guinea that snuck in last night that spent the night there. I'm in Benny, little Benny rooster. I see some of the hens are still in there eating and don't want to come out. Well, I'll let them come out. I'll give them time to come out. I'll go let the turkeys out. But there they go there. And the guineas, of course, they chase them. They're always chasing. Anything that moves, they chase. We'll go over and let the turkeys out, and they're always ready to come out as soon as I open that door. They done got their bellies full, or the crop full. And this is, well, not all of it, but some of it is Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners. Come on out, guys. Oh, there's guineas chasing them. I'm gonna have to quit. Yeah, and it's rained. I think I did mention in one of my other videos it did rain for like 4 days straight or whatever. There was so much mud in here that it was just a big mud pit, even over there in the other one. So you'll notice we put a lot of leaves in here. That's one thing we have a lot of here this time of year. But we put a lot of leaves in here. And there's the turkeys. Every morning they just take off flying. But we put a lot of leaves in here so we didn't have to trample through the mud. And it actually works really, really good. Because I mean, honestly, there was so much mud in between these two that you could have put a four-wheel drive truck in there and they would have gotten stuck. Because it just kept raining, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. I just want to give a little update. I said I'd try to do a few more videos, and that was another thing I wanted to thank everybody for their comments. You guys have been really great, and I really appreciate it. And somebody asked me, was the channel monetized? Yes, it's monetized. I don't do this for the money. In fact, I've never gotten a check from them. I actually will be getting a check the next time they send them out or whatever. It'll be my first check. But I don't really do it for the money, and I knew getting into it that there was really no money in it, but every little bit helps. It's a little extra I can spend on something else. And honestly, to be honest with you guys, I am going to be using it and to help buy the solar panels. I have some solar panels, and unfortunately I've never even hooked them up. But then again, my electric bill here right now is only 50 bucks a month was the last bill, and I think that's the highest it's been since I've been here or had the property. But even when I don't use it, it's $25.50. So half of that basically was just all the pole charges and the service fees, and even when the box is just cut completely off, not one drop of electric is being used off of it. It cost me $25.50. So anyway, I've only used about $25 worth of electric a month, you know, in the camper there. So, because I don't go through a lot now, they'll go up a little bit, I'm sure, with the heater running and stuff at night. I don't really use it during the day because it doesn't get cold enough for it. But I do turn it on low at night. Well, not every night, because sometimes I don't need it, but sometimes I do. But I just want to thank you guys, honestly, and I'll try to get out a few more videos. Unfortunately, you know, there will be some times when I'll miss a couple of days, I won't be able to. And you guys have let me know that you understand that and you know that. And somebody also commented, you know, in a nice way and not in a bad way, that I didn't owe you guys anything. You know, and I know I don't, but I think I do, because you support the channel, you watch the videos, and that's one of the reasons I do this. I mean, I do it because there's a lot of people that wish they could do it or would like to do it or want to do it. And sometimes it's, you know, it's finances, I understand. Sometimes it's that time in their life when it's just kind of too late. It's a bad way to say it, but I mean, come on, I'm in my 50s, upper 50s. I mean, yeah, I waited late in life to do it, and I should have done it a long time ago, but I didn't. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I do it. You guys get to see what we're doing here, and plus I want to document what I'm doing here, so you know my grandkids can see it. Hopefully later on in the years, I actually save all the videos on an external hard drive. So I just want to say thanks for everybody that supports the channel, you know, and in a nice way, I feel I do owe you guys something for supporting the channel and watching the videos. And like I said, I don't make any money doing this, but you know what I do make off of it, I'll use 4 solar panels. That's my goal. It will go directly to solar panels. That's all it's going to be used for. Because I have another way that I actually, and I don't make a ton of money off it either. I have another way, and this is actually a good tip for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys don't like credit cards. I have one credit card. I have a Capital One credit card that pays you cash back. Now, I don't have a debit card. I have a checking account. We don't have a debit card. We cut it up, threw it away. You know, it doesn't cost us anything because it's our money, comes directly out of the account. But what we do is we use the Capital One credit card for everything. I mean, everything. Gas, grocery store, between me and my wife. Everything that we can use that card for, we pay all the bills. Electric bills, satellite bill, internet bill. We pay everything with that card. I mean, no matter if we go in a convenience store and spend $5, we use it on that card, and at the end of the month, I pay the card off. It costs me no interest, not one dime of interest. Well, it gives us cash back on that, and right now I think I have $240 some built up in there, and I'll soon have it transferred into my checking account or back onto the card. Probably just put it back on the card. Well, with that, I actually buy every time I build it up to enough, and it doesn't take long, believe it or not. When you're paying bills, if you're paying $150 or $200 or $300 bill, I actually pay my son's bills too. Even though right now they're paying me back, I just pay it with our card, because we get the cash back and they just give me the cash, which is the same thing, but it helps me with the cash back. But anyway, I tend to wander off sometimes on different subjects and get off of what I was on, but it's a good thing. I mean, if you guys can do that, just throw away that debit card and take your Capital One or any kind of Discover card, whatever gives you cash back, and use it for everything. But you got to pay it off at the end of the month for it to be able to be worth it to you to actually make any money off of it. And of course, you're not going to get rich, and you're not going to get $100 a month. It takes a little time to build it up, depending on how much you use it for. And but anyway, there's pretty much enough there now to buy another $225 watt solar panel. And that's another thing. I haven't even put my solar panels up, period. I actually haven't even shown them. I have some here and some still in Florida, believe it or not. I haven't got them all moved up here yet. I'm getting ready to do that, at least get some of them up. But again, I don't go through a lot of electric, but it'd be nice to save that $125 a month, since I have solar panels just sitting there and charge control, everything sitting there. Actually got, I want to try them just temporarily, because eventually we're going to go off grid and then be on a battery battery setup. But I bought a couple of the M-phase where I can hook them directly to the pole, to a breaker, and not have to worry about charge controllers and inverters and everything. But anyway, you guys check into that and try that, because it'll actually make you a few bucks, and you could use it on something, even if you saved it up all year and use it toward Christmas to buy Christmas gifts for the kids or something like that, or something extra that you need. You'd be surprised how fast it will add up if you use it for everything. But the key to it is you have to pay it off at the end of each month, because if you don't, then anything you got back in cash back is going to go toward interest and more. And so that's the key to it. Well, I've rambled on enough here, and like I said, I tend to do that. So I'm going to let you guys go. I wanted to show you this one little thing that we started, and I've got lots of stuff that I need to do, but I just don't want to try to cram it all into one video. What you're seeing here, me, my son, and the neighbor, took us about an hour and a half to do this. This is the shelter that the rabbits are going to be in. That took about an hour and a half for us three to get that done, and we did quite a bit of work on this. But it only took, and it goes to show you, when you got help and you're, each person knows what they're doing, I mean, you can move right along. And I mentioned this, how I do the chicken coops and some other things. If you notice, I cut into that 4x4 post to where that's flush. That way when I put a door or something on here, that's all going to be flush. You know, the 2x4 is not sitting on the outside. And just to give you an idea, and of course the turkeys, the guineas, the chickens, they all think it's a roosting pole. But if you can see, hang on one second, this is the bottom. I was short one board, and you can see in there how I cut it. And you just measure the depth of the 2x4, and you can fit it in there, and you can see the other side there. So I actually need one on each side. But this thing is 16 foot long. I want to say it's 5 foot high. The cages are going to go from here. It's kind of hard to show here, but anyway, they're going to go on the top, and I can be able to, and I can put wire around everything so no critters or nothing can get to it, because unfortunately I'm having trouble with the goats knocking the feeders off where they're at now, eating their feed. But it's 16 foot long, and it's 6 foot deep and 5 foot high. And of course we've done one. We didn't get a chance. We got everything cut out, and this is actually like the little roof truss rafter that we built. We got everything cut out to make all the rest of them that we need. We just didn't get them put together, and haven't had a chance to get them put together and get them on here. Maybe if it clears up a little bit, at least I'll get that part of it done. But again, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys watching the channel, and if you like what you see, just subscribe, like, and share. All right, see you guys.